I just need to push this off to the side and just catch and roll it. No, do I see it?
Take the knuckles all the way off.
Give it a little love tap.
Yeah. There's a hub. There's a spindle. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Things are coming apart. It's good, bad, indifferent. It's happening. So, what we're looking at here is doing something like this.
They're pretty close to that inner edge.
Yes, they are. So I was wondering if we needed to cut one.
43. Definitely a different internal design there. I was just seeing if it had the same bore, if we could press the hub out and press our hub right into that bearing assembly.
Oh, I see.
That's where my thoughts were going with that.
Real quick like.
Yeah.
Trying to get this all solved. Looking at some of the parts we got here for Tom's.
I mean, they're still in there neat enough though. I'd still feel comfortable. Right on the edge.
Yeah, inside just needs a little more meat. All right, so I came in this morning. Sean had a couple tubes cut in here, and yeah, getting ready to put a front end on the bullet.
Yeah, got my holes cut. Just got to clean the tubing up, and then I'm gonna start pulling down some tubing, cutting it to length, notching it, start fitting it to the chassis.
In step one, remove the paint, drill some holes.
Woohoo! Demo can be fun too.
Demo is always fun. New frame rails out here, a lot narrower because we're gonna have some room for some suspension. And here we are making the bully great again.
Right. Okay, 10-4. I got this stuff bent up. We got mounting points on the frame, accessed and clean. So I can start cleaning up these bars and we can start tacking stuff up. Yeah, we're gonna make it work. Hi guys. So check this out. The 4 frame rails got 2 straight ones notched and got the upper ones bent and notched. And then also had gotten just a couple bars here. They're 18 inches inside to inside. Bottom frame rails. And really the next step is I really gotta start tacking it to the frame. And in order to do that, we got all this mill scale on all the pipe here. This dark outer layer, we need to get that into nice shiny metal. So let the prep work begin. So the next thing is getting one of these set up in here. And we'll somewhere right about in here. Center here. Good. Bada boom, bada bing. Yeah, we're gonna have to clean the edge. Put it back up there and mark the area. I'll get that stuff all cleaned up and we'll be back to getting the upper frame rails tacked on. Oh. Gotta remember to drill our air pocket holes. So we don't have pressure build up in the tube and blow a weld out at the very end. And have a hole you cannot fill.
I really don't know about that stuff. I learned the hard way.
You got them all tacked. Now from the side you can really kind of see the framework starting to come together and you can see the main structure.
I'm liking it.
Woo! What's up, dude?
Oh man, look at that, huh? That looks a little different. Yeah, man. Skeleton sled on the front. Kind of looks like a bobsled. It looks like what? Like a bobsled. Like a bobsled? Yeah. Like field of rhythm. We're gonna sit in it and then we're gonna roll down the ice. You know what I mean? Right in the front.
Shane's part of the Colorado bobsled team.
You're gonna give me the hit.
Alright, well, me and Tom got all these bars fitted here. This is where the diff mid plate's gonna sit. So I'm gonna go ahead and start tacking these in. We got those two bars tacked in.
Alright, what's next?
Tom?
Oh, said I get the hit.
You get it tired.
We're gonna need the hit and 14 cars.
And the door or something?
The tank should fit there.
Yeah, if you get
We'll give you one big tire and chases a race.
Dig it?
yeah, maybe put the battery back in there. Hey,
Oh, okay.
we're gonna put that the 427 right here.
10-4.
No, that's over there, bro. No, I'm saying, is it with the 427?
Yeah.
Dang, Sean made some good progress on it. It's really coming together. He just said that to me. But it sure looks good. It's awesome. I love the mid plate and supporting the diff and not having that lower mount. And everything's clean. You know, like I said, I did that. I was pretty dang young. I had no idea. As you grow, you know what you want. What are you laughing at, sucker?
Every time you talk about being young, you're like, I just didn't know what I was doing.
I had no idea.
I was just winging it.
I wung it.
We still just wing it.
The problem is it took me a year to try to get a chassis guy to do anything. And so you just kind of figure it out.
And we're going to be able to put the steering rack under this thing.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, it looks like I should have enough room.
That's the cool part.
So with the steering rack down there and the 2-bolt mount on the bottom gone, that's going to make it a lot easier to work on.
Yeah.
It's
That
so
was
much
the two
easier.
biggest hassles.
This whole car is going to be easier.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it too. Like with the suspension here, with the arms, A-arms here, we're going to be able to go up and down, tire size. We're going to be able to dial in the car a little bit more predictable. And I love what we're doing.
Yeah.
This is,
I love
You
how
know,
much narrower this is.
it was fun to knock out last year and to get it running. We had a good time. And then after, I don't know, we had a few hits and we learned a lot. Yeah, and they got to get this thing rocking. Who's calling? Heather.
She always seems to call when we're talking. She's FaceTiming, dude. I ain't FaceTiming.
FaceTimer. I'm not adding this. This isn't live.
You're going to leave that in there accidentally.
If he answers. Oh, he did answer.
What's up? That rubber from that tire gonna go there and it's gonna clog that radiator out.
Well,
That's the other problem.
we can put something here.
Remember, this is gonna be
Yeah.
big old bar right through here.
Yeah.
The radiator was on that side though, wasn't it?
I don't know where it was. I think it was right here.
No, the radiator was,
It was right
here.
under the intercooler.
Yeah,
It was
over
here.
there.
And good.
Yeah, and now I
That's
want
what
to
I'm
push
saying.
it.
So now, since you put it in the burnout bar, you know that thing's gonna hang.
Oh yeah, 7
So-
minutes. Yeah,
So-
7 minutes on the limiter. We know that stuff's good.
So that just shows you a lot what
Yeah,
the capability, what you got going back together. So it's
yeah, things were
awesome.
glowing. Still going.
It's probably still glowing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because once I get the transmission and engine in, I can figure out where this cross member is going to go, because that's just floating right now. But I don't want it to be in the way of anything.
The tire's not gonna be.
It's gonna be in a little farther than it was.
I'm just thinking that it's a
No,
big
no,
tire.
we.
I want to buy new axles.
It's gonna steer like yours, brother.
We took the hind joints off, had the sled on there, and we shoved it back 2 full inches and turned it, and I still could have gone back almost, what, like another 2 inches.
Because the axles do sit like this still, but it'll be within spec.
Yeah.
We should be able to use our axles we already have.
Yeah.
The diff mounted
Did you get
a
the
million
axles
times
from,
better.
Mark Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the joints were
Or RCB.
RCB.
See the color? That's what I try to tell people. You see when it turns purple, it's 300M. People don't believe me. When you heat treat 300M, it turns purple.
Yeah.
No,
These
no,
axles.
no.
Yeah.
You talk to some grumpy people, Tom.
I'm
We
sorry.
got negativity in every corner.
You talk to grumpy people.
No, it's just everybody knows everything. I don't even think I have.
And our gas tank fits. Look at there, something we ain't got to fix.
That's funny.
Hit the base car.
Now with all this stuff all welded up, I can now move on to the 4-link brackets, because if I would have put those on, I wouldn't have been able to finish the welds. So that is all complete. Got one of the 4-link brackets here. I had to do a little notching on the insides. On the outside, I just did a little clearancing there. And then went ahead and bolted a heim joint with the spacers in there. And this is the same width, so that's just holding my width that it's going to be. We're gonna get this side tacked on and weld it up, and then we can move to the other side. And I'll have to take all my spacers from this side and move it to that side. That way it's all built with the exact same pieces. So it needs just a little love tap that direction. Awesome. All right. Well, I got the 4-link brackets on both sides. I got to final weld them completely on there. But those are done. Got the mid plate for the diff put back on, and was able to get a strap that's going to weld to the frame that the mid plate will bolt to. On back here, it's kind of hard to see it. The lighting's real bad. There you go. Kind of can see it held on there. I need to get a little more 1.5 inches tomorrow at the hardware store to get that side done. You can see the holes and the gap, and that piece will fill the gap, weld in, and then the mid plate will bolt to it. We should also be getting our adapter plate for the transmission to the rear diff back tomorrow. As parts come in, we're just gonna keep plugging along and get this thing slammed together. Get this rocking
And rolling.
Woo!